welcome everyone. This is the Your Little Castle Show. We are live at our remote location in beautiful West Palm Beach, Florida, very close to Jupiter, Florida, where your Cardinals, man, they're playing some fun and exciting spring training games. We've seen two games so far. We're going to go over some of the highlights, some of the fun stuff we've been fortunate to go over with everybody to kind of just show everybody what goes on in this little fun town here for spring training. So we've got kind of an impromptu set up here. You can see some of our pictures we've got going on in the background. But we're going to give a quick little rendezvous of what we've gone so far and all the excitement we've been fortunate to partake in, because when you get into this stuff, man, it gets to be a lot of fun and a lot of fun people that you get to hang out with. And we're looking to share some of that excitement, because when else do you get to come down to Florida? Nice, beautiful, warm weather, and considering what you've seen in St. Louis lately, temperature been up and down. We decided we're going to come down here. We have a special uh, deal on some of our stuff, and from our sponsors helped us out, and it's turned out to be just a really exciting week so far down here. We're going to be back in St. Louis, and probably most people won't see this until after we're already back. But we wanted to go ahead and record a little fun, exciting event. Yours truly, Cardinal Cowboy here, and we don't have all of our spectacular lights. We're kind of doing an impromptu video down here. So you can see we got the hat on. We're going to wear this throughout the show. You're going to see here all the events we went to. So, like I said, two games. We saw the Mets in St. Lucie, the Mets first night, and then the Cardinals and that was against Cardinals, obviously. Then we saw the Mets against the Cardinals. I'm sorry, then Marlins against Cardinals, and Cardinals were home team. And then we're going to be down here still tomorrow for another one. And same Marlins Cardinals. They share the facility there that you know of, and so we're going to share with you guys some of that excitement. But you see here on this TV wall behind us, our big TV, what you say right here, you can see some of the excitement. So with that, let's go ahead and start showing off some of the fun we've been able to partake and get into it a little bit with you guys. My name is Carter Rethwish, aka the Cardinal Cowboy, and we get to enjoy this stuff. So let's get into it with a special edition of the Your Little Castle Show. Now, where we got to spend some of our time, obviously, the trip down. And so what we're going to share with you is the video first. We've just put together a quick video, edited up together all the pieces, and take a look at it. You're going to see it on the wall up here behind me. This is day one, Cardinals at Mets, Clover Park, St. Lucie, Florida. And take a look here at this excitement, because this was really a good way to start an awesome weekend week here in Florida. Here we are, everybody. First minor league contest. You can see the sign there. Here's some of their practice facilities. First game we're down here, the packed parking lot. We had to park across the street. Should have called some of my connections, right? Here's the stadium, everybody. Look at that sunset coming over there. That's beautiful. Oh, wow. We'll jump ahead here as we continue on. You can see so much fun we got to hang out with all these fun people. But this is the entry into. Check it out. Check it out. Park. Some Cardinal fans in the house. Here we go. We got the baby away jersey on today. I'm wearing the baby blue. Away. We're ready. We are away there. Got the trophy. And the rings. They welcomed us. This is our fake. As we walked into the stadium. Here we are, everybody. We made it. We're a little late, but let's go over here. We usually just stay on this side. Yep. There you go. You get to hold the world. That's not fake. That's not fake. That's a real replica. Okay, guys, I'm gonna stop my video because here we are, everybody. Tom didn't play for the Mets, but we know Gary did. And then outside the stadium here, as we finish up at Clover Park, where the Mets play, it was so much fun being there. Some more fans outside that said hi, and just Cardinal fans all over the place. Tracy picking up she found a heart-shaped rock, so she loves her heart-shaped potato chips and rocks, and so she picked it up. Here's where we're storing our clothes in we're in an Airbnb, and you see everything stacked up for all the clothes we've got, all the different uniforms, and we're prepared for it. So here we are, starting off then day two with the pictures that you can see. So there is Jan giving us a ride too. He says, "Here's my badge." All right, so there it is. So get ready for day two here. But before we jump over to day two, we want to show you guys this fun clip that came about. So we ended up having a friend who, obviously, when you get into the fun stuff about the good things that go on our little planet. Let me jump over here. I'm gonna fade over, and you can see now on the wall behind me. This my camera moved a little bit on me, but that's all right. This is fun stuff. So let's just go over here to camera number 2 and fade over to that one because you can see behind me. So there it is, right? There we go. But as I move camera 1 over, check out this video. This is fun. I went into the game, Cardinal Cowboy, got the trophy, got the baby blue outfit on, and sit down just to some. If somebody was sitting in our seats, so they moved us over and down a row or two, and found a couple. They asked the guys, they said, "Hey, are those seats being taken?" I said, "No, they're fine." And so they sat me next to these guys. Along with Tracy, who came back, she always goes off gets food. That's kind of neat. And then we go out and get ready to eat. And they're like, "Who's this Cardinal Cowboy guy sitting by himself with us?" Until she showed up, and we're just chatting about life and baseball and how we love baseball. And you really get to know people a little bit and talk about the fun things about life and how we all love our baseball. And these guys are been around for a while and loved it. But as we sat down, a few minutes later, they end up getting text messages saying, "Hey, you guys were on TV. You guys got to check it out. You guys were on TV." I asked him, I said, "Oh, yeah." He goes, "Man, I recorded it, Cowboy." My new friend Dave, Walt Jocketty's look-alike. And he says, "I'll get that. I'll send it to you." Then people were texting him. Dave would say, "Man, you were on TV." So I said, "Dave, can I take a look at that? Tell me what it was you got there." Hey, guy, what'd you say? I'm sorry.
I didn't expect you.
Who do you know? Who are you talking about?
I know you from St. Louis.
Wait, let me see.
Behind the Cardinal Cowboy.
Here's a St. Louis. They wrote a song. I'm not even joking.
I did.
It hasn't been released. Have you heard it?
I've heard it on.
Are you serious?
Yes, I have.
They're not even supposed to release that song yet.
Uh-oh.
Somebody did it. They didn't even tell me they were doing it.
Well, that's the right one, yeah.
St. Louis Cardinal Cowboy, proving them wrong.
Yeah.
Making them strong. They wrote the whole song. I didn't even ask for it. All of a sudden, my buddy goes, "I got a surprise for you, Cowboy." I thought, you got to be joking with me. You're not
So
joking.
do you come down here for?
I come down here because it's spring training for the Cardinals.
Do you stay for the whole?
I haven't missed a game yet. I've been here 47 games. No, this is my second game.
It's
Second
our
game.
first.
Is your first game?
Ever. She's throwing out the first pitch tomorrow.
What? Now, how'd you get hooked up for that? What's that about? Hold on, we got to get you on it.
That's about my mom.
Okay.
Yeah, my brother threw out the first pitch today.
How was that? How do you get these connections? Are you like a world famous? She's a movie actress. I can tell by looking at it.
No, we're just diehard Cardinals fans.
Okay.
This is the best trip ever.
This is it? All right. What
Yeah,
do you like
and
most
meeting
about
you, bonus on top of it.
I pay everybody to say that, by the way. No, I didn't make
No,
it.
he did not.
I pay. But thank you. Well, you called me out from over there. I'm like, because other people, just the last guy. Normally people are like, "Oh, I see you in St. Louis," but every once in a while somebody goes, "Oh, I just read your jersey." I'm like, "Oh, that makes it a little easier." But not here. I mean, whatever. So thank you for that. All right. So what did you like most about your trip so far?
The game and the kids throwing out the first pitch, and it was just great. It was. We've been Cardinal fans since '64. Okay. 1964.
She was the year she was born. All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
The year I graduated, went to college in St. Louis.
Where'd you go?
I'm a nurse, so I went to a nursing school.
What's it called?
St. Louis City Hospital School of Nursing.
Really? Okay.
Yes,
I went to SLU, and is that a
Yeah.
nursing school there?
They gotta have a nursing
I thought so. I was in the media communications. Go figure.
That's what she is.
Where's from?
Mizzou.
Mizzou. Journalism?
Journalism.
There you can see.
Yeah.
You got it right when
Well,
you said
so
she's a star.
the pretty girls, they always put them on.
Substance too, though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Because that's what, here I'm in camera, and probably get myself in trouble. But the truth is, I mean, my mom was a beautiful lady, and still is, but she also knew what she was doing. That's like a double whammy. You can conquer the world, right? You got it all. So good job, and keep up the good work. Maybe the Roger Dean Stadium. Fun Cardinal fans over here. There we go. How you doing?
Oh, how are you?
Can I put you on camera?
You can put us on camera. What's this for?
This is for the Cardinal Cowboy. I got a TV show on in St. Louis called Your Little Castle. And so outside, I don't have to go through all the hoops. Inside, you gotta. It depends on what you got. It's interesting. You watch for Cowboy. National television, like, did the Cardinals approve that? Maybe I try to play nice to Cowboy. If you know my story, we'll talk about that sometime. But tell me what you liked about the Cardinals game here, and what you got to see here. Roger Dean. Who wants to go first?
Hey, it was a fun time. We had a great time. My niece works here, so she hooked us up, and it was a great time, even though they lost.
I wish my niece worked here. All right, well, that's pretty good.
I just have to say it was fun being with friends and being not in St. Louis. where it's about 62 degrees colder usually.
Right, yeah.
But the next day it can be warmer and the next day colder.
First time at spring training. It was a great time. So close to the field. Loved it. First time.
That is cool, isn't it?
Yep.
All right.
And I love to see the stadium because we went down and lapped into the Springfield Cardinals Stadium. I wanted to compare stadiums, and a nice stadium.
That's how you do it. All right, guys. On the count of 3, let's go Cardinals. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go Cardinals! Giddy up, everybody. So we walk over. We found this parking. Now, they gave us a golf cart ride back over here. One of the guys saw us. Well, we'll go that way or that way, whichever. All right, we'll go around this way. Let's give a little more scenic tour over here. This is the outing. Roger Dean.
So we'll jump ahead here a little bit. A lot more fun stuff, but if we clip through this whole, there'll be a long version of this too. We talked to some guys here that Brock, and I didn't know the other player they were talking about. Here, check this out.
Arise? Okay, I'm not familiar with Arise. Where's he? Is he big? Is he playing well for Miami now?
He actually got traded to
San
San
Diego.
Diego.
Oh, he's a San Diego. Okay. That Lou Brock guy, I know him though. Hey, how are you doing? Come on over here.
I moved down here now.
You did? Okay. What's your name again?
Tiffany.
We met before? Bunch of times. I'm sorry about that. All right. So come on over here, Tracy.
Recognize her from
Yeah,
family.
hi.
How are you? Good. How are you? How you doing?
Tiffany, Tracy, and
Carla.
Carla. Is that your younger sister, Carla?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on over, Carla. All right. So, what'd you think about the game today?
You know, I was great to see the new players and some of the ones I've seen before. We could have hit the ball. It would have been nice to have hit the ball then.
Sometimes you got to hit the ball to win the games. Because if you're
wind
gonna,
was with the Marlins.
Yeah,
The wind.
see,
Yeah,
The wind.
The wind.
was
That's a
very
good one.
gusty
That's a good,
towards
very
the
gusty.
Marlins.
And not so much us.
there's
A touchdown behind.
One try and a field kick, we would have had the game.
For sure.
all right. So, but overall, the experience down here is pretty amazing. What do you like most about being here? I mean, the weather is dynamite
The weather.
today. What do we?
That it's only a 30-minute drive from the house now.
So you moved down here.
Yeah, I moved down here.
You said, "Hey, man, I've had enough."
All right, let's jump ahead here. So, these gals were great. That's Tiffany from back in the day. We used to hang out in St. Louis. She recalled that. I met her before. I recall hanging out with her a long time ago. I guess she knows my girlfriend too. But she was fun. She had a lot of fun stuff to share about living down there. Now she moved down to Florida. Now here we go. This is Ellen, and Ellen was excited to talk to us because she's a big Cardinal.
Go Florida, go. All right, so tell me what you guys come down here for. Why'd you come to see Cardinal spring training? Best reason. What do you got?
To have fun.
Cardinal Cowboy.
It's a good time with family. This
That's
is all
it. That's what you get to
family
do.
and family memories.
And if you get to
And have a drink or two.
Cardinal Cowboy, run the other way, everybody. No. I'm just here having fun with everyone. Thanks you guys for calling me out. I'm glad we got a little picture together. And now you might be on my TV show. It's on ABC 3 times a week. And we might make a whole Cardinals video. We are going to do something with it, so I can't guarantee it, but there's a chance.
But Ellen was great. She talks about how we got to have some of the young gals on. She's a young gal. She said she told us how old she really is, and I was like, wow, she looks super young, and that's cool. Being a Cardinal fan keeps you young. So here we got another group. This gal was a singer, and Jackson and that's her brother, and they wanted me to sign that, so I signed it for them. And then we were talking to our buddy over there, Jan, who ended up kind of escorting us back and forth before the game. He picked us up.
Wait. All right, you can have a ride. So let me. No, but anyway, so.
So they had to take the Cardinal
They said,
Cowboy
"Can you
play.
sign something for me?" I said, "I do that periodically,
signature.
depending who it is." For now, this is not an autograph. This is a contract. Okay, and the contract is, and I'll give you my card that shows you this. You must take the Cardinal Cowboy challenge or oath, if you will. You guys ready?
Yes.
All right, you raise your right hand. I'm gonna raise my right hand. I promise to dream
I promise to dream.
and always chase my dreams,
And always chase my dreams.
and to help other people
And to help other people.
to also chase their dreams.
And to also chase
All
their
right,
dreams.
you got to do it. You got to help other people. So we
Yes.
signed that based on that. You can see that right there. If the camera's on there, I can't tell. 'Cause it's so bright out here. But anyway, thanks you guys. Now that is
They
a
were- they
contractual
were
agreement.
blasting, and they got to talk to us a little bit about their future and excitement. But this is Jan. Jan was sharing some great stories with us. Listen to this.
11 years.
11 years.
This
He
guy's
started
been
when he
11
was
years.
35.
I
Okay.
did. Good for you. 46 now.
Okay.
I actually celebrate my birthday down here every year.
Do you really?
Throw out the first pitch for 75th birthday.
What?
Planning on having my kids come back and throw out for the 80th. 80th, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll
You're
be
from St. Louis?
Born and raised. I grew up in. I was born in Melville.
Yeah.
And then we moved. My dad's like, we're gonna get a new, bigger house over Fenton.
Yeah.
And then, but I went to Lutheran South. My mom taught at Afton.
And we went through this. Who was the pitcher from Lutheran South that made it big?
Oh gosh, there was a guy.
I mean, for Cardinal.
I don't know. Is there a guy from Lutheran South?
I thought so.
There was a guy.
Wait a minute. Bob Leslie.
Is it Bob Leslie?
I wonder if he wasn't. I mean, I played baseball with him at Merrimack Junior College.
Okay.
The reason I know this is because Bob Leslie signed the biggest, at that time, biggest contract bonus with the Los Angeles Dodgers and anyway, we went in the Amateur Baseball Hall of Fame, St. Louis in 2013.
Right here. Okay, no, that's the Semi-Pro Baseball Hall of Fame right there.
Yeah.
Bigger deal to be in a St. Louis Hall of Fame.
I thought so, and Bob and I went in the same time,
Really?
2013.
Really? So you played ball too then?
Yeah.
Wow.
And Bob and I played, I actually...
You're the guy I
Merrimack
heard
Junior
about
College.
that taught Stan Musial how to hit a baseball.
Well, I'm not sure about that, but I don't go back that far.
That's right. You taught Lou Brock how to hit a baseball.
I taught Lou Brock how to steal.
Steal. That's right. That's right. Okay. Jan is an awesome guy here. It's been a lot of fun.
We're going to take a lot of pictures that we had, we shared with everybody, and those pictures just ended up being a complete blast to talk about all of the fun that goes on and share with everybody. There's a series of a ton of pictures. You can see a couple of them right here as we go through these, and I'm going to share all of these pictures with everybody, and you'll get to see more of the whole trip, like including the flight there when we landed and everything we had to do along the way. Because it's fun being the Cardinal Cowboy. Sometimes we take the hat off, and as we tour around and go see the fun places in the great cities that we get to visit. This is Jupiter, West Palm Beach, St. Lucie. We're going to go to Delray tomorrow, and we're going to share all the fun we got going on here, including when I changed my shirt in the car. But the Mets fans and guys helping with parking and everything that went on for this exciting trip. And so I would advocate you take time to go down to spring training, because it will give you some of the excitement that you won't get anywhere else. You get really to be close to the players, close to the coaches. We were 8 rows behind Oliver and the other coaches and the players, and you get close to that sometimes at Busch, but it's just you can't get that close because there's so much more activity, and there's always people kind of checking out what's going on all the time, but they're kind of more casual there and let you walk around a little more and get to be part of the fun and see what's going on there, and really partake in the activities to make it a great time. So I'm going to continue on here with a few more clips. If you missed if you got the shorter version that aired on ABC, check out the full version. It'll be on our YouTube and on our social media, and check out these pictures and all the fun that we've got going on here, because this is where you get to have some fun doing what we do, sharing the excitement in our community. So check that out. Here's these pictures, everybody. Giddy up. There's a little more fun. You get back to some of the Mets excitement they had with the good fans they had there. They wanted to hold the trophy, and we just go through the whole list of pictures here, and just fun fans all over the place. You get some live action on the field. Some of my friends that I recognize from St. Louis said hi to me, and we came up and talked. And some more Cardinal fans here. This is all at the Mets game, and then you can see how close it is. There's no bleachers out there. There's small field, some big pizza, big. That's one big piece of pizza there. Tracy loves her pizza. And then again, you can see just all kinds of really close pictures. You get fans wanted pictures. Somebody said, "We'll take the picture of you." We moved over to do that, and took a group of pictures with a bunch of people. Some of the kids recognized me from St. Louis, so we came over and took pictures with those guys. And here's that one classic picture we started off with. This might be one of my new all-time favorite pictures, because you do get a lot of fun people there and kids, and it is so much to be involved with. And this guy, he got excited. He said, "I heard I was on TV too," because he was in that video clip that we played earlier. And check that out. That kind of went viral. We heard a lot about it out there with all of that stuff. Another Mets guy. Now, I've seen this guy on the TV screen in New York. And he said, "Yeah, I've been on TV a bunch of times." But again, more Cardinal fans. And then you get into all this. There's Walt Jocketty's brother. I swear it looks like, or maybe that's Walt Jocketty coming back to hang out as a Mets fan now. Funny, right? But more of the fun there. I also had the police and fire guys, because those guys are the ones that saved my life. And some fun fans. These guys were yelling at me, so I stopped and got a picture with them. These guys, my camera was getting a little blurry at that point. I guess it zoomed in on me, but not on them. But hey, go figure. But again, enjoying everything. You could see these kids say, "Hey, can we get a picture?" And I'm like, "Of course, we'll do that." And I said, "You got to take a picture of my camera too." And as we finished the day up, there was just so much fun. I mean, I don't know how many pictures we took, but there were a lot of them. And then this guy Tim came up afterwards and said, "Man, I was trying to track you down. I saw you walking down there." And he found me afterwards, so we ended up getting a picture together. But this is all the stuff with the Mets game. Gary Carter had to get a picture in front of his mural there, and a big picture they've got of Gary Carter, one of the best catchers. I played for the Expos back in the day. Obviously, Tom Seaver. I think outside the stadium there, they talk about the Springfield Cardinals. There's the excitement. And then we went over finally to finish up at Stadium Grill. One more quick shout out. We gotta put this up for everybody. Here, take a look here.
So what we did is we created started on these shirts about 15 years ago. Everybody from St. Louis would come down and be talking about how expensive it is at the stadium to buy a shirt. So what we did is we started printing an affordable option that doesn't infringe on anything, uses the same color scheme, but it gives them an affordable souvenir to take home. And that was kind of the brainchild of the guy who owns Stadium Grill. And we've kind of been doing this, he and I, together for about 15 years.
Okay, so I will chime in. So now, if you can get the authentic and you want to spend a few bucks, it's worth it. But if you got somebody say, "Man, I'm on a budget," hey, get yourself down here, get one of these cool shirts. It just still does talk about Jupiter and Florida and a little baseball. And my buddy Brian, and it goes to a good cause because you give some of the proceeds.
We do give
to
some
different
of the proceeds
sports,
to different youth athletic associations.
Youth athletic associations. And if you know anything about Cardinal Cowboy, man, it's all about youth sports. You gotta play sports, or you gotta do some extracurricular, like my mom, drama, acting, Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, do something.
Yeah,
because that teaches you about life.
I just paid $400 from this money to sponsor my flag football team.
There you go, everybody. Good cause. Thank you, Brian.
You got it, man.
All right, hold up one of the shirts if you want to there.
I do. We're here all spring training.
All right, there it is. Thank you, Brian.
You got it.
All right, giddy up. Welcome, everyone, to Your Little Castle. So get your pencils out for this one, everybody. This is kind of a big deal. Big announcement. This is fun because how often is it we're trying to just give a spotlight to those people that are really making a difference, making an impact? We found a new method to spread the word with technology, because a lot of people do know I am a former employee for Anheuser-Busch for 10 years. I ended up managing the email systems for AB. I'm an IT guy. I could fix just about anything when it comes to internet, technology, computers, you name it. If I don't know how to fix it, I'll figure it out faster than most, just because that's what I do. So we're announcing yourwebclips.com. Check it out. You can see it on the wall behind me here. You can see it on my, hey, see that? Press the buttons and it puts it up. Because we decided that with technology, we've been kind of plotting this out. What happened was, and we're going to show this whole interview here at the end, for the second half of this show, where we had a guest, prospective guest. We've talked to businesses a little bit about what do they do and how do they run their business before we just say, hey, yeah, you're going to be on our show. We want to know a little bit about you before we say, hey, we're going to sit you in this seat right here and talk about you and your business. But we want to figure out who they are and have a little chit chat. And we came up with, technology's been there for a while. We've got some examples we've shown. We've done interviews from around the country. People have found out about our show. They call in St. Louis and say, hey, tell me about this, Your Little Castle show, the Cardinal Cowboy. I like what they do to highlight those leaders in the community. And what do I got to do to be on that show? So we talk to them. We say, hey, we like what you're doing. We got some sponsorship stuff we can do. Let's do this. Let's get this thing right. And put you on there, whoever you may be, depending on what you do, and your business owners, charities. We're about 90% of the time we do business owners. I think business owners don't get enough of the attention they deserve. And we put some charities on that are special and close to my heart, or connected with people. But if you can imagine, just about anybody these days, they've got these new technologies called smartphones. Have you guys heard of these things? We've got a bunch of examples here. There's our clips that we're doing for people. And so you can see all these clips that now get created. There's Dan Head. He did a great job the other day, was on our show. And these short clips that come out of these interviews, he was like, wow, I've got like an arsenal. He called it a library. I said, that's a good word for it. We gave him a library of content for him to put on his social media. We're going to show you a couple of those here on the TV walls too, some examples of people that we just sent them a link and they end up coming on our show remotely from LA. And we've got another one from New York. We got another one from Florida that actually they flew in here. Another one from Tulsa. I just go down the list of all the people that have been on our show from a remote location somewhere far away from our offices, our studio here, based out of St. Louis, Missouri. And we air on ABC now 3 times a week. Not 1, not 2, but 3. And we're probably going to go on 4 and 5 times a week. We've got so many people that want to be on the show. And highlighting the leaders really does help everyone in the community. So that's what we're going to talk more about. So with that, I'm going to share with a little bit of some of the examples because I think it's neat to see what these people are doing in our little planet and how they are helping the community. So with that, I'll hit the right button there. There it is. This is Kelly, and she is amazing. And she said, I just texted her. I said, hey, we took your interview and uploaded it so that it can get these clips made. And take a look at how these clips are. And I just sent them to her. I said, these are yours. This is an example of a charity that decided she wanted. They said, hey, they called into St. Louis and asked the local station and my contact, my support person there for channel for ABC KDNL here in St. Louis said, hey, if we get somebody who wants to be on, can you put them on? You're the guy doing these kinds of interviews for us. I have a contract with ABC for another year now. We've been doing this for a while, but this has just turned out amazing, and so we get to help highlight those kinds of leaders. Recently, though, we did this a different way, another time, with another young gentleman, and we took his clips, and these came through that link. He's a local guy, and I said, hey, man, we had talked a little bit about this, and let's just do a quick over-the-web internet interview, and we might put it on TV, we might put it on the website, we might put it on our social media. We'll just see where it fits into what we're trying to accomplish. But all these clips were made from that. But you can see where these are actually highlighted. If you go to yourwebclips.com, here's where we just made a highlight reel out of his particular interview, and you can see all these clips. You click here, and you go to the page, and here they are on our link where you can see all of these pages. That's linked off of our website. You go to yourwebclips.com, and it'll take you there. So there it is, everybody. That's what we're talking about. So great people doing a lot to support so many of those in our community, especially locally there. And, it's neat to see the stuff they do. Cool jerseys, fun. Hope you enjoyed our video. This is the Cardinal Cowboy, everybody. It's early in the morning here. We're going to finish up, send this off to ABC. It'll air this weekend, Saturday night. So thanks for tuning in. And, check out our I'm going to put the closing credits up here one more time for everybody. And we'll edit this thing to make it work for everybody, because we got to get these. Everybody needs to get their little shout on our show, and want to give that special shout out to Brian and his crew there at Stadium Grill. That's Tim. I met there. We got to talk to James, the manager, and our waitress Hannah was awesome. So check those guys out. It's a great place to enjoy after the game or before the game. All right, everybody, giddy up.